What would I do if I wasn't a snooker player? Oh, tough question. I've been asked that so many times doing exhibitions around the country. Always do a Q&A after I've finished playing 10 frames after about 5 hours, with me being how slow I am. So I get asked that question a lot, and I really can't answer it because I left school a year before I'd done my GCSEs, so I've got no qualifications. So if I didn't make it as a snooker player, I don't know what I'd be. I'd probably still be signing on actually at the job centre, getting £70 a fortnight. If you could play against any snooker player ever, who would it be? Oh, if I could play against any snooker player ever, I'd probably have to say Alex Higgins. I only met him twice. Both times I met him, he was really nice to me. But to be able to play him would have been a pleasure. He's the one who sort of put snooker on the map for me. I mean, obviously snooker was sort of dying out before Alex got involved. Obviously he sort of put the game on the map for sure. Obviously a great talent, great player. Possibly should have won more than he did. I know he won 2 world championships, but I'm sure a lot of people would have probably said he should have won more with the talent he had. Tell us your funniest snooker story. Well, I've not got many. I got one. First time I qualified for China, 2002, out in Shanghai. I was playing Stephen Hendry, 2:30 in the afternoon, and set my alarm for about 1:15. Not realising I'd set it for 1:15 in the morning, so as you can imagine the alarm went off, still half asleep. Got out of bed, jumped in the shower, got ready. I remember standing at the lift waiting for it to get to the floor I'm on, and I was looking out the window and it's pitch black outside, but I'm doing my dicky bow in the reflection of the window and still didn't click on that it was like middle of the night. Went downstairs, waiting in reception for everybody to come down for the bus to get us to the venue. And all the referees started coming through the foyer, majority of them absolutely paralytic. And there's me stood there, fully kitted out in my suit, dicky bow on and everything. I think it was Arian Williams who came up to me and said, "Mark, what are you doing? It's like 1:30 in the morning." At that time I realised what I had done, and I thought, well, I don't want to turn around, so I've set my alarm and made a mistake. So I just said, I can't sleep, so I'm just going to go for a practice in my gear. It's a new waistcoat, and yeah, managed to go back to sleep. Funnily enough, got back up 8 hours later and played really well and beat Stephen Hendry. So yeah, that was an experience, first time in China.
Right, okay, name one thing on your bucket list. Well, my main goal in life is to dampen the voices in my head. So obviously if you saw the first match today, I was pretty poor, but it's because I've got a lot of things being said at the same time. If I could try and describe my mind, it would be, you know those wrestling matches with like loads of wrestlers in? Well, that's like my mind, but every wrestler is a thought trying to get me attention. And obviously when I'm nervous, you just throw another 20 in. So it can get a bit busy in there. So my bucket list is to try and, if I can get it down to 10, do you know what I mean? You know, I think then I'll really loosen up and really show I can really play. It's been something that's happened for quite a while, you know, even if as a junior I was the same. But you know, I'm fighting, I'm still trying, you know, I'm just chugging on, you know, to try and just be better. What would my first decision if I were elected Prime Minister? Oh, well, I mean, I can't do any worse than what the guy's doing now, can I? I'd probably fund the NHS, not clap. What do I do? If you were an animal, what would you be? Oh. What's my go-to karaoke song? I like Love Is In The Air by John Paul Young. Quite good at that. I can sort of reach all the notes on, that's very good. And what else? I've Got You Under My Skin. Tremendous. Better than the original. What recently has made me feel old? Well, my first match. I was professional before he was born. So, but I don't look it. You know, 42. Well, pretty good to be fair. What unpopular opinions do I hold? Oh, so many opinions. I have mentioned about the wrestlers in my head, haven't I? they obviously add to my opinions. So many opinions, some very controversial, some pretty mainstream, and I can't tell you about them now because we just haven't got enough time, because I think I play in a few hours, yeah, I've just got so many opinions.
Well, there's about 5 questions here. What would be your death row meal? Good question. I love every food, but something like toenail mash with like onion gravy, veg, pretty something like that. Dessert, you may probably got to think of creme brulee, apple pie, apple crumble and ice cream. Bit of a sucker to all that. Which one item would you save from your burning house? It'd be my kids before my wife, but don't know. It'd be, obviously I'd be straight to my snooker room and putting the hose on it so that don't burn down. But yeah, sort of yeah, it'd be maybe the snooker room. What's your favourite film? It's got to be like Shawshank Redemption. People say it for years, and it's one of those films that I've seen it 20, 50 times, something like that. I've seen it loads of times, and as soon as you go past it and it's on Sky or whatever, and as soon as you see it, you turn it on, and within literally 5 seconds of the film you're hooked, and you got to see it to the end. So I think that's what makes a good film. What's your Nando's spice? Well, normally medium, but I'm going to hot. My manager Gary hates Nando's. He thinks what's been cooked on the grill. If I have medium, and he don't like spice, so but because it's cooked on that same grill, he thinks it's spicy, and I just think he loves to moan. Can you show us a party trick? Bear with me. This could go terribly wrong. I'll try and juggle 3 here. Sorry if the camera goes. I can do it. There you go. I can juggle. That's my party trick.
Hi everybody, just finished my last game in the group against Liu Haoshan. Managed to finish top of the group. Don't know how, I didn't play fantastic, and Liu in the last match sort of let me off. He could have beat me 3-0 and I won the frame, then he could have easily beat me 3-1, so a little fortunate to get through, but I can't control that. All I can control is my own performance, and when I got a chance at the end I took them well, so that was quite pleasing, and a good start to the season, and long may it continue.
I need to practice very hard tomorrow. I was timing it horrendous, but I know something's in there, so I'm just glad to win. And yeah, I'm going to go and have a 1 pint now. Yeah, just enjoy it and get back practicing tomorrow on the stars. And, yeah, one ugly today, but I'll take it. I'll take it. Thanks to Buzzclad and Barracks and Victor. Thank you. Yeah, I thought I needed to win 3-0, but I wasn't. I just didn't look at the scores all day. I was just trying to find a bit of timing and feel, and yeah, just try my hardest every shot. That was it really, and see where it got me. But I played okay in spells, but most of it, yeah, I don't know if it was because the cushions were a bit bouncy or what. I don't know, but yeah.
Well, great excitement to be sat in the official Championship League chair. These have been with the tournament since 2008. I commentated on the very first Championship League. We actually commentated the first year from a toilet, so anything after that is an upgrade. And it's amazing now to think that this is a world ranking event. The tournament's really grown and grown. I've spent, of course, the week commentating. Spent a lot of time with Dominic Dale, a fascinating character, one of the game's great eccentrics. He's got a lot of hobbies, Dominic, and I've learnt really his main hobby is telling you what his hobbies are. Because I now know everything about the Avengers, old watches, old cues, all the things that he's interested in. But Dominic is a fantastic commentator. He's got a great vocabulary. He's very erudite. There's lots of words thrown in that you have to sort of reach for the dictionary to understand. I've enjoyed listening to him, and I think he proves the point that, okay, you know, if you've won the World Championship, then your word is kind of law. But you don't necessarily need to be a multi-world champion to be a great player commentator. He's got a lot of experience. You know, he's been on the tour nearly 30 years, and he has brought that to bear. And it's great to listen to his perspective. I think he's maybe a slightly different commentator to some of them, and that's all good. Phil Yates as well, our other member of the team, he actually was we had a Championship League quiz for the first time, and he was actually in the winning team, and the prize was a dessert, a free dessert, luxury dessert actually. It's a little bit like giving Bill Gates £100. You know, he didn't necessarily need another pudding, but of course he took it, and good luck to him. He was always going to win that, I think. He was on the team with Rob Spencer, and he had a lot of knowledge between those two. It's been a really good week, this. Really enjoyed it. Matchroom, they do events really well. They put everything into it, including even this sort of innovation. I've had the players in here, and it's nice to come to a tournament, to be appreciated, to be part of a team, and the Championship League just goes from strength to strength. Obviously this is the third one we've had this year. It's filling an important gap for the players, and I know that they appreciate the opportunity to come and earn money. We're going to spend a lot of time here in Milton Keynes, and I think the good thing is that snooker is just happening, and I get to sit in the Championship League chair, which is very exciting.